Now, most of us have seen those cool time-lapse videos that compress almost imperceptibly slow events into short videos, seemingly speeding up time before your very eyes. But how are they made, and more importantly, could you make one on your own? I'm Antoine Goodwin with CNET.com, and I'm here to show you how. You'll need a few things before you get started. A camera that can shoot still photos at timed intervals. We're using the GoPro HD Hero. Photo editing software with a batch edit function. We're using imperceptibly on the PC, which can be found over on download.com. And some sort of video software to stitch your photos together. In this video, we're going to be using QuickTime Pro. It's a cross-platform software. Step 1, you're going to want to familiarize yourself with your camera's interval photography mode. Now, for some of you, this will be as simple as selecting a mode on your camera. For others, it may mean taking advantage of custom hardware, software, or firmware. The exact process for this step will vary depending on the make and model of your camera. For this video, we're going to be using the GoPro HD Hero. Now, load up an empty SD card, select the time between the shots. Here we have the choice between 2, 5, 10, and 30-second intervals. Mount your camera, depress the shutter, and go find something to do while the camera snaps away. Now, you can point your camera at anything you'd like, but I'm a car tech editor, so I aimed mine out of the windshield of the car on a trip from LA to San Francisco. Step 2. Once you've got all your photos captured, you'll need to treat them. However, after hours of shooting, we have almost 5,000 5-megapixel shots. Now, that's way too big of a picture for even the nicest HD TV on the market, and way too many photos to be individually resizing. You'll need to find a way to batch process these photos. Now, you could use software like Adobe Photoshop, but we'll be using the free imperceptibly software on the PC. From the File menu, select Batch Conversion Rename, then navigate to the folder that contains your images and add them all to the batch. Now you'll need to do two things. Under the Batch Conversion Setting heading, click the Advanced button in the dialog box that appears, check Resize, and set a value for the long side of each image. Then click Canvas Size and apply a value to be cropped. Now what you're aiming for is an HD-friendly dimension of either 1280 by 720 pixels or 1920 by 1080 pixels. Now the exact numbers that you're going to use to get there will vary depending on the image size captured by your camera, so you're going to need to do a little math here. We're going with a 1280 width and a 240 pixel crop for our 720p video. Now select the folder for your resized images, click Start Batch, and go find something else to do while your photos process. Step 3. Once you've got all your images resized up, fire up QuickTime Pro, and from the File menu, select Open Image Sequence. Now navigate to the folder that contains all of your resized images, select the first one. You'll have to select a frame rate. Here we chose 24 frames per second. Click OK, and then go make yourself a cup of coffee while QuickTime stitches the images together into a video. Step 4. When QuickTime Pro is done, you'll have a working preview of your time-lapse video, but you'll still have to export a final file for use in other programs. Go to File, then Export to bring up the Export menu. Now under Options, select Size and make sure your dimensions are set to your liking. Now in addition to the HD sizes, there are also presets for mobile devices like the iPhone, so choose the one that works best for you. Now give your file a name and hit Save. You'll probably want to go grab a movie or something at this point because this is the longest part of the process and can take anywhere from several minutes to a few hours depending on your computer's processing horsepower. Once everything is done, you'll have a completed time-lapse video that you can share with your friends on video sites like YouTube or Vimeo. Time-lapse photography is a great way to document natural events like the blooming of a flower or, as we've done here, capture an entire road trip in just a few minutes. Now these same steps can also be applied to stop-motion photography for those of you who want to get in touch with your inner Ray Harryhausen. So there you have it, time-lapse photography in just a few easy steps. I'm Antoine Goodwin with CNET.com.
What's up, Brian Tong here, and if you want the scoop for all the good and bad inside the Apple world, then the only thing you should be watching is CNET's Apple Bite. I'll give you the latest news, rumors, tips, apps of the week, and even call out the bad apples. So watch it all at cnet.com/applebite, and I'll see you there.